The mystery of Oak Island never ceases to astound us, continuously drawing in both scholars and enthusiasts with its rich history and elusive secrets. But what exactly is behind these mysteries? Let's dive into the details. Oak Island has long been a hotspot for theories about buried treasure, secret societies, and enigmatic structures. John Stemmer, an active supporter of the official Quest of Oak Island website, encourages readers to explore the region's mysteries further. One of the fascinating elements discussed on the site involves a recently discovered ring of stones that, according to experts, could be the foundation of an ancient circular structure. While examining the layout of Lot 5, researchers noticed intriguing concentric rings of stones visible from about 100 feet away from the shore. This unusual configuration prompted Barbara Kopak, an insightful contributor with a background as an architectural artist, to hypothesize that the structure might have once served as a kiln, possibly a lime kiln. The arrangement closely resembles ancient Roman kilns discovered in Europe, adding a fascinating link to past civilizations and ancient technology. Barbara's expertise allowed her to make this historical connection, and the kiln's proximity to the shore further enhanced its plausibility as a site for such a structure. To document the site further, John Stemmer and contributors from the Quest of Oak Island Facebook page used advanced Muon drones to capture detailed images of the area. When considering the possibility that this structure is a kiln, many other exciting interpretations emerge. Barbara Kopak's hypothesis suggests that this kiln may have been used specifically for pipe making, which aligns with long-standing rumors of a hydraulic system and flood tunnel network below Oak Island. If these tunnels existed, pipes would have been essential for maintaining a controlled water flow to potentially elevate or lower something of significance within these vaults. The geographical location of this suspected kiln structure is also crucial from a historical perspective. Kilns were often built away from residential areas to protect communities from smoke and air pollution. Lot 5 on Oak Island meets this condition perfectly, providing the necessary distance from any settlements that may have existed in the past. Additionally, kilns needed to be close to both water and fuel sources for efficient operation. Oak Island offers an abundance of wood for fuel, as well as easy access to water, a combination that would have been ideal for producing materials like lime or clay-based products. It's important to note that much of this analysis remains speculative, yet the possibility of a connection between Oak Island's stone structures and ancient furnaces is both tantalizing and plausible. In a slideshow featuring examples of kilns from Europe, we can see parallels between those historical structures and Oak Island's stone arrangements. These similarities are certainly worth considering, as they suggest that Oak Island's structure might have been designed for specific purposes. In terms of physical shape, the notion that this could indeed be a kiln is partly based on its appearance, particularly its circular form and how it appears to expand outward. This feature might imply there is more yet to be discovered about its origins and potential uses. A debris-covered ring is visible in the aerial photographs, which could represent a foundational structure akin to the stone wall found on Lot 26. Alternatively, if tunneling work was underway, such debris might be from displaced earth, a byproduct of construction or excavation activities that could align with Oak Island's long-held rumors of underground tunnels. Additionally, a recent image of a Roman kiln shows how such structures extend backward, reinforcing the theory that Oak Island's stone rings could represent part of an ancient kiln. In one episode of The Curse of Oak Island, explorers noted a hollow sound when striking a boulder at the bottom of a shaft, hinting at the presence of a firebox or some hidden chamber within the structure. It's possible that those fragments producing a hollow sound could be shielding a fireplace or another heat chamber. While analyzing Oak Island's mystery, it's also worth considering other surprising discoveries. For instance, both Lot 26's stone wall and Lot 15's pine tar kiln yielded traces of charcoal, which suggests that they were once subjected to intense heat. Adding to the intrigue, a piece of pottery found on the site provides more clues about the nature of the objects they might have been producing. Images from the University of York depict various kiln structures, some of which date back to the Roman era, demonstrating that kilns and furnaces have a rich history that spans across continents and cultures. When we look at Oak Island's potential kiln on Lot 5, it's interesting to observe its proximity to the water, an ideal characteristic for structures requiring both fuel and access to natural resources. Visualizing Oak Island as a potential kiln site opens up more exciting avenues for speculation. Imagine the historical setting. Oak Island could have served as a covert operational base where kilns were used for various purposes beyond just pottery. Although the traditional kiln conjures images of pottery and craft, this setup could have facilitated the construction of pipelines or a flood tunnel system. This hypothesis gained support from evidence such as valves and cavities found beneath trapdoors, hinting that an intricate water management system might have been in place. It's possible that the site's rugged terrain, with its susceptibility to erosion, could have been unsuitable for open tunnels, making pipelines a more stable and controlled alternative. Exploring Oak Island's kiln leads us further down a historical rabbit hole, revealing connections to ancient clay pipes, a technique that dates back to Roman times. Early pipelines were often shaped around wooden frameworks, making seamless connections difficult. However, the ancient potter's wheel, which originated in Sumer around 3500 BCE, enabled more sophisticated production methods. Glazing, another ancient technique, added a protective coating that prevented water from permeating the clay pipes, reinforcing their durability and suitability for carrying water without damage. So, as we delve deeper into Oak Island's enigmatic structures, it's clear that each piece of evidence, whether stone rings, fragments of charcoal, pottery shards, or drainage systems, brings us closer to understanding the mysteries concealed beneath its soil. The implications of this potential kiln structure go beyond the traditional notion of pottery. They hint at a grander purpose, potentially involving hydraulic systems, ancient craftsmanship, and an island whose secrets have yet to be fully uncovered. The echoes of Oak Island's past may be closer to us than ever, waiting to be understood and perhaps, one day, revealed. Roman glazing techniques were remarkably inventive and sophisticated, making them pioneers in ceramic craftsmanship. They used a variety of materials, such as salt, lead, and later tin, to create highly durable and complex protective layers for their pottery. These advanced glazing methods set their ceramics apart and protected the vessels from wear and environmental damage. According to pottery experts, adding saline or ocean water to clay can cause a unique bloom effect on its surface, creating a stunning texture. When fired in a kiln, this salt-based process produces an exquisite salt patina. Imagine the ancient Romans using ocean water to produce these beautiful orange peel-textured pipes, and the intricate aesthetic and functional appeal this might have given their pottery and construction materials. It's astonishing to think of these ancient artisans and their skill in manipulating natural resources to create such functional beauty. Now, let's talk about a recent pottery object discovered by lead on an island. Lard, the archaeologist involved, believes this item dates back to the first half of the 18th century. However, the piece's exact purpose is still up for debate. Could it actually be a conduit? It doesn't appear to be a conventional straight pipe, but not every conduit in ancient or historical infrastructure needed to be linear. This component could very well be part of a conduit system with a radius of 12 to 14 inches, possibly fitted to form curves or complex connections within a larger network. The object shares similarities with redware discovered on Oak Island, crafted from clay in much the same way. This discovery hints that it may be a piece of a larger puzzle, potentially pointing to the presence of ancient engineering marvels on the island. To appreciate this discovery even more, consider that the Romans were masters of installing pipelines. They didn't simply use one large pipe for transporting water. Instead, they crafted intricate pipeline systems comprised of numerous smaller pipes, allowing them to regulate water flow and pressure with remarkable efficiency. Incredibly detailed archaeological images of Roman pipes show just how sophisticated and complex their designs were. In light of these advanced techniques, it's thrilling to imagine that Oak Island may have had a similar complex water regulation system. The discoveries don't stop there. The notion of an ancient network or infrastructure system brings up the recent finding known as the Great Quadrilateral. Essentials, or remnants of these types of engineering marvels, have started to appear in unexpected places. Artifacts of this nature have also been found at the Israeli castle of Belvoir, drawing intriguing parallels across ancient sites. Amazingly, nails found throughout Notre Dame's construction date back to the 1160s. These nails were used to secure stones together, showcasing yet another layer of prehistoric engineering methods that might have parallels with Oak Island's secrets. So, what does this mean for Oak Island? Although much of this is speculative, there's a tantalizing possibility that the materials discovered on Oak Island were part of an architectural wonder. Perhaps these remnants, like nails and redware, were used in a sophisticated, intricate structure that required careful binding of stones to ensure stability and durability. This is where Oak Island's layout comes into play. Among Oak Island's fascinating finds is a stone wall, although it isn't exactly a wall in the conventional sense. Instead, it looks like a circle of pebbles and debris filled with various types of discarded material. Charcoal was found beneath this structure, suggesting ancient heating or construction methods were at play. Subscribing to the research channel will allow followers to dive deeper into the clues and mysteries emerging from these discoveries, as the team works to integrate these findings with broader historical narratives.